Good? Okay, so on j of x, here's what we should have. And again, if you're good with this, just like check yourself with me. Most people should say this is going up by 1. Most people should say this is going left by 5. We should say this is a vertical expansion. And we should say this is reflect across the y-axis. So let me see how we're doing with this. So clearly up by 1, clearly left by 5. Remember, we do the opposite. The 2 is outside, so it must be a vertical something or other. In this case, a vertical expansion. And the negative is next to the x, which means this is a horizontal transformation. It is a reflection because of the negative sign, and I'm reflecting across the y-axis. This is what we talked about last week on Friday. People who are stumped or confused on the transformations, now is a good time to ask. Please ask. All right, so now let me model the point. So negative 2 comma 3. So let me go straight to the formula. Negative 2 minus c. C is 5. Negative 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Negative 3 divided by b. What is b? b is negative 1. Negative 3 divided by negative 1 is positive 3. Sergio.
Okay, so if you do it in that order, wouldn't it be negative 7?
Let's see. Am I wrong? I could be. So I do negative 2 minus 5 is negative 7 divided by negative 1 is positive 7. Very good. Good job.
So follow the opposite order? So we don't...
So you should always do it in the order that is here, right?
Alright.
Yeah, good job. So now what about y? We start with 3. It says multiply it by a. A is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Those who are good, finish off. I'm going to keep finishing on the board. So if you need more time, follow with me. If you're good, finish on your own and then move to K. So 4 comma 6. Start with the 4. I get a minus c. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1. 6. First thing I do is multiply by a. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus, we go up by d. 12 plus 1, 13. See the next one. You got the 1 here. So the first thing we do is minus c. 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Negative 4 divided by negative 1 is positive 1. Give it like 3 minutes, and then we'll actually get on this time. Negative 3. So we do negative 3 times a. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 1 is minus 5. And finally on the bottom, 6 minus c. What is c? Is 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 divided by negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 9. Multiply it by a. So negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. Negative 18 plus 1 is negative 17. So those who are working on their own, like how many people are now feeling a little bit better with this? Just by show of hands. Okay? So those who need more work will have good practice on the homework. So don't worry about a K for right now. We can just move on. But if you need more practice, you can do K. We can check that. What I now want to do is talk about this general point here. So this is saying if I have just a general point x comma y. Just a general point. What happens to the general point? So we do it the exact same way we do this. Exact same way. So again, apply the logic that we used here to get this point. So x comma y. So what is going to happen to the x coordinate? Well, it's going to be x minus c. In problem g of x, Nathan, what is the c value in g of x? 2. So x minus 2 divided by b value. What is the b value in the g function? 1/4. So divided by 1/4 or by 0.25. That's it. And the y value, well, I take y and I multiply it by a. A is -1, so I've got negative y. And then I do plus d. So plus -3 or just -3? And finally, the last one you all can do is if you're feeling confident, right? So x, so the first thing we do is x minus c, so x minus 5, divided by -1. -1 is the b value. And on the y, we do 2y plus 1. And there we have it. Matthew Resendez.
So are you gonna have to like memorize this?
Yo, yeah, yes. Go on.
So for whenever doing the coordinates of x comma y, we just set it up and that's like the answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
There'll be a problem like this on next Thursday's exam. We'll give you an equation and we'll ask you to tell us the new point. Questions? Perfect. Josh, ask your question. Don't worry about the time. Here. How did I get 1? So I took 1, and the first thing I did is I minus c. So 1 minus 5. How did I get 1? Thank you, nobody, for saying anything until now. Thank you, Joshua. 1 minus 5 is -4. -4 divided by -1 is definitely +4. Good job. Thank you, Joshua. Was that on the tape, Lucio?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Should be 4 coming there. Okay, let's stop and then let's restart. Restart in 1 minute. So the next